Cheers! This place is unreal! Now this is the Caribbean. Welcome back. We're in Bequia, settling into life in the Caribbean after our Atlantic crossing. So today we are going to go celebrate our Atlantic crossing finally. Now that work is under control, laundry is under control, water is under control, food, groceries, everything is under control. We can finally properly go for a chilled out meal, have a couple of beers and relax. Really excited. This place is unreal. Now this is the Caribbean. Wow. What do you think? Sweet is the word. Look at that beach. Can't wait to go for a walk on there. See you, Bonnie. I look for the things I don't know. Alright, cheers. Very local Caribbean beer.
I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. Hello, Ramona. I mistook you for a dream. The engine glows, and I guess you always seem to know. Hello, Ramona.
This is paradise! There's a bit of a swell, so quite big waves, but my goodness, it's just incredible. Feels like a proper tropical island with golden beach, incredible water. Oh, it's amazing. And the water is so warm. It's unreal. Have you found right? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It's really great. After a hearty lunch and a walk on the beach, we decided to fly the drone, as we've heard a rumour that a manta ray has been spotted in the bay. We realised that the manta is hanging around and speed back to the boat to grab our snorkelling gear. Nothing quite prepared us for what happened next. It would turn out to be probably the most incredible wildlife encounter we'll ever have in our lives. We swim with the oceanic manta ray for 20 minutes, though it feels like an eternity. We are so intensely in the moment. Thankfully, we can keep up. Normally, the mantas seen in the bay are Caribbean reef mantas, not oceanic mantas. As far as we know, no one has seen an oceanic manta in Bequia since, which makes the experience all the more special. One of our favourite activities on calmer mornings and evenings is to take the stand-up paddleboard and kayak out, so we can get some exercise that's more enjoyable than walking around town.
Where we used to play hide and seek. You smiled alone, my God, and there was no need to speak.
I'm gonna hop on board. You don't like it anymore? Here you go. About to go get some groceries on shore. Ryan's just getting some fuel in the dinghy and then we're ready to go.
It's my second nature, my least favorite state of mind, but I go there all the time, all the time.
Bequia has a lot of street dogs living on the beach and in town. Unlike stray dogs in many places we've been to, the locals take care of the dogs as a community, so they are all healthy and super friendly towards humans. In town, we go to the main supermarket, which is the size of a convenience store in Europe. Here we can buy long life food and drinks. For fresh produce, we go to the fruit stalls. One of the stores in town prepares a bottle of fresh coconut water on request for only 10 EC. We love watching the locals cut into the coconuts skillfully with a machete. Okay, so this is our little haul. This was 185 EC, which is about $68 US. And what have we got? We've got a soursop, huge fruit. eggs, cucumbers, bananas. These are normal bananas, couldn't find plantains today. These are passion fruits, papaya, pineapple juice, a bottle of coconut water, which was 10 EC, pretty cheap, 2 cheeses, a radler by Carib, 1 coconut, obviously this is an eggplant or aubergine in English, potatoes, plantain chips, onions, a bag of rice. This is our treat of the week, coconut oil. Can you see? 26 EC. It's crazy expensive. And this was a freebie, a mango. I don't know what's new about it. She says it's our fruit and veg lady says it's a new variety. We'll find out soon. So yep, that's a reality check on the prices in Beckway. Now that we are in the tropics, we are a little bit more worried about UV damage on our rib because it's an inflatable, and obviously there's lots of different seams and glue keeping it together. So we're going to start a new project, which is making dinghy chaps. Disclaimer, I have absolutely no idea how to do it. I've never done it before. I have read some articles, but we don't have enough data here to watch videos about it. So it will be a bit of an improvised job, but all we need to do is really cover up this dinghy before it gets too much damaged. We template the dinghy on a transparent plastic sheet and transfer it to our canvas. Then I start hemming the edges. After 3 days of templating, sewing and cutting and soldering and everything, the Dinghy Chaps project is coming along amazing. I am super pleased with it. Have a look. Yep, it's a disaster. I've wasted vinyl, I wasted fabric, I've wasted all of the thread, I have stitched and unstitched, and I just can't do it. It's way too difficult. I thought the spray hood was hard, but it was a breeze compared to these guys. God, dinghy chaps are so hard. So yeah, after swearing like a sailor all day yesterday, I think we're gonna go into town and ask for a quote from the local sail loft. They seem to be reasonably priced because our friends had some work done there, and see if they can make them for us. It's another hot windy morning in Beckway, and today we're going to hike to the windward side of the island so we can see what it actually looks like on the ocean side. Really exciting.
What's the weather like at the moment?
Really good. We have the occasional rain showers, but most of the time it's kind of like either sunny or cloudy, and it's always around 30 degrees Celsius. So that's 90 degrees Fahrenheit?
I don't know, maybe 85 or something like that.
Around that figure. And it's lovely. The Beckway communal dogs are always keen to go on walkies. We called this one Arrowhead, and after getting a couple of strokes on the head, she decides to come on the hike over to the other side of the island, guiding us all the way. It's nice to see what the windward side of the island is like. It feels a lot more rugged and wild, although there's no lack of gorgeous developments and palm tree plantations inland. We could have taken a cheap taxi, but walking around and bumping into the locals adds a lot to the experience. Everyone is friendly and has time to stop for a moment to chat. You good?
Yeah, good.
Nice. What are the chances? Our dream coming true. We're in the
look,
Caribbean and they're
we told
handing
you
us
this is what
coconuts.
happens in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
You're just walking down the street and you get handed coconuts.
Should walk an hour and a half inland.
As we explore further, we find Beckway's Turtle Sanctuary. We pay the small fee to enter and admire the hawksbill sea turtles. They are kept in seawater ponds until they are old enough to take to the wild. So the other day we went over to town to the sail loft and they gave us a quote of just under £400, and after all that desperation it seemed worth it. I think it's half price than what you would pay in Grenada for something like this. So we went ahead and we got the dinghy chaps done. So they are all down and ready, they're fitted, and this is what they look like. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy these videos, you can support our production on Patreon or via PayPal donation. Join us next week for a new episode.